start this here today. Hi, Katrin Mama, hi. Nice of you guys to join me as I finish crocheting the ruffle hat that I had made and frogged. So today I'm trying to finish it. I've been postponing and postponing doing this project, but finally I need the hat. As you can see, it's getting more and more sunny.
No ale to nie jest, że
How long
popsułam,
have
tylko
I
po
been
prostu odpadło,
crocheting?
Robert.
For a year, I will say.
Nie, po prostu jest naciśnięte i odpadło. No co ty mówisz? Przecież nie zrobiłam tego specjalnie.
I've been crocheting roughly for a year. That's when I started becoming serious about crocheting.
No przecież wiem, widziałam jak to się
Tameka
stało
Jensen,
przecież.
hey. So that's how long I've
No
been
wiem,
crocheting. And my first project to make was a bralette. Then another bralette. Then, how do you call it? A shrug top. Yeah, I do love crocheting when I'm on live, but it's something that I still have to adjust to because most of the time I like crocheting when I'm just by myself, silent. So I'm adjusting to crocheting on live. Plus also most of the videos that I do, they're a little bit, they don't have so much information, so I prefer to come on live so that I crochet, and later on, once I post a video, I just post the links to the live. Are you a crocheter as well, Tameka? Ah, what was that? It was a box that I've just kept my yarn inside because my yarn looks like this right now because I frogged the whole project. So right now I'm just keeping the whole yarn inside a box so that when I unravel it, it doesn't fall to the ground and get dirty. I asked you, are you a crocheter as well? Oh, that's nice. How long have you been crocheting? Because for me, I'm still learning. I don't know a lot of things, so I'm still learning as well. Like making ruffle hats is not easy for me. This is my second one. Actually, the first one, frog, then trying again. Okay. Where do I live? Currently, Poland. What type of crochet do you make, Tameka? Rina Cloet. Hello, Rina. Thanks for joining. Thanks so much for joining me all the way from Florida. So what types of crochet projects do you... Gosha, mom is looking for you.
Huh?
Mom,
Want something from me?
I think, yeah, she was looking on the window pointing at you.
Oh.
Wow, blankets, skirts, hats, slippers. Wow, that's very nice. I've never tried making a blanket, but I'm pretty sure it's not easy. It needs a lot of patience. I've I once made a long kimono, and oh my goodness, it took me like a long time. So I'm imagining how long a blanket takes to make. I've never tried making one. And a skirt, no, I've not made a skirt yet as well, but I've made shorts. How long have you been crocheting? Do you also post Natasha on YouTube? Ah, okay, you follow Natasha. Okay. I haven't followed her yet, so maybe I'll try following her. Do you also post YouTube crochet videos? Because one thing that I like doing when I'm free is just go on YouTube and watch different crocheters, different techniques, because I want to learn. I want to make myself better. I've just been crocheting for a year, and as you can see from my videos, some of my projects are not that great, but I think some of them I like them very much, so I still want to learn. Wow, we've been crocheting for 11 years. That's very nice. That's fantastic. Ah, you're not brave to go on. Yeah, you need to be brave to be on YouTube. Because I assure you, some comments can be very, very not nice. But 11 years crocheting, wow. That's very nice. Thank you so much for joining me here. Wow. Maybe you can share some knowledge with me as well. Since you have been crocheting longer than I have. Okay, and I made a mistake here. So now I have to undo all this. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see. This is what I mean. Look, I made a mistake here. Instead of when I was finishing on the last loop, I only just took like a strand. And here it's going to get cut and it's going to make the whole thing come off. Oh my goodness. I have to... This is why sometimes I don't talk when I'm live, because I get distracted. Okay, it's somewhere around here. Oh my goodness. And I have already done so much. Your mama answer self-taught. Well, I also self-taught myself on YouTube, but my mom was My mom used to crochet, but I don't know. Mostly in our house, my mom used to make like the crochet projects, not for clothes, but like for a table mat to cover some chairs. So that's what my mom used to make, and I just used to sit and watch her do some of the things that she does. And I never had an interest before, but I really picked the interest. When was it? I think 2 years ago. But I was not that very interested. I just picked the interest, but I was like, maybe I will focus more on crocheting, maybe not. Maybe I will, maybe not. Then last year, beginning of last year, yeah, it was around December. This is 2025, 2024. So, vdom. So December of 2023, I just decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to teach myself how to crochet. So the first thing that I taught myself how to make was a bralette, and the first one came out very wrong. Not nice. But then the second one, so the first one, like crocheting is something that you have to, I think, practice more and more. The first one will not always be very great, but the more you continue making, it's going to look better and better. So my first bralette was a disaster. Then the second one was much better. Then from there on, I just decided, okay, I'll make something different. I made the shrug, then I made the sweater. Wow, it's very nice that you had your mom and your aunts, yeah, to guide you through the crocheting process. For me, it's been YouTube and my mom, but my mom started crocheting a long time ago. Long time ago. To focus on raising kids, on raising us. I will, but maybe you can. Okay, you don't have to be very brave to post like the crochet tutorials like I do. Not videos for me, but maybe some pictures to see the blankets that you make. I'd really like to try and make a blanket one day. I really love to try and make a blanket. It's the box that fell down, guys, don't worry. Maybe you can give me one or two clues about crocheting. When I learned crocheting, this is how I learned how to hold my hook like this. So I don't have any other skill. If I hold my hook a different way, I go way slower. So once I'm crocheting and I start feeling pain in the thumb, so I switch to a different technique, but it's much more slower than this way. How do you manage the pain on the thumb? Mostly for me here, along the joint somewhere here, because my hook, as you can see, it's metal and it presses onto my, how do you call this place? The joint on my finger. Give me some tips about crocheting, really, please. It's not a stitch here. I crochet faster than you do? No. I crochet slower, I think, because I'm still struggling. Really, I don't crochet fast. Typhoon? Guys, today you forgive me about the noise because today I'm crocheting from outside. The weather is nice and it's becoming to be summer, so it's the first day of summer today. So today I decided to, you know what? Let me go outside and crochet from outside. It's nicer. I need the sun, but where I'm seated there is no sun. I don't want to move the whole bench there, so I'm stuck here. So if you hear the noise, just know we're outside. We have the neighbors' dogs. We have some people cutting down trees. Some people mowing their lawns. It looks beautiful, but thank you. But right now it must be late in Florida. You're not sleeping? Royal Disha. Hi, Royal Disha. Hi. Yes, I'm in Poland. Currently, I'm in Poland, so that's why if you hear noises, people are working on their lawns.
Jak, połapę?
Oh, thank you. How is Florida this time of the year?
No. O, zimno z tej pracy.
Okay. I don't want to make it too big. I'm making this hat for myself. Normally, all the crochet projects that I make are basically for myself. I haven't yet started selling them, so most of them are just for me. looks nice. It fits. Okay, so I have to close this row here, and I'm just going to cut off the end as a slip stitch and do like that. Cut off the end. So I'm done with red. I'm going back to blue. Let's see how many rows I have made. Okay. So this is how it's looking right now. It looks like a man's hat. One thing that I don't like crocheting is when you have to clean up the ends. Because I get a little bit lazy to hide the ends. Like here, I still have to finish up this, and also I prefer just to, when I'm working, I just work with the ends so that when I'm done with the hat, I don't have the time or the patience sometimes to hide the ends. So that's what I do, and at least the ends are hidden, and I don't have to, when I finish, I don't have to go back and hide the ends. So I have 2 more rows of the blue to go, then I start adding the ruffles. So it's going to be this and another row, and I'll be done. When you make your first, okay, when you make your first blanket, I will start with the granny stitch. Okay, but it's a back and forth. It takes longer. Yeah, true. I think when I make my first blanket, I will make it in a granny stitch. At least for granny stitches, I just have to make a couple of pieces, then later on join them together. But if I have to work with something that I have to do, like the rows to the end coming back, another row, I'll give up for sure. So thank you so much for the advice. I think I will make the blanket, but I don't know how long, how big I'll make it. Do you make the crochets for selling or just for your own personal use at home? I have to switch the 'cause here it's going to fall down. Maybe Tamika, I can also ask another question. Since you've been crocheting for 11 years, um, has the crocheting ever affected maybe your mobility on the hands, maybe your fingers or your hands, or any other pain that you feel? Because for me, right now it's just my finger. So I'm looking to buy a different crochet hook that has the sponge over here. Maybe that will help. But generally for you, since you've been crocheting for 11 years, how does your wrist, maybe the fingers, generally all of them, and your shoulders? I've made tons and tons of them for selling, but reluctantly I wasn't able to really make much money from selling them. People think you charge too much money, but they don't realize it. I agree with you 100%. People really don't realize the amount of time we put in crocheting a single project, and they'll ask you like, oh, why are you charging very expensive? Because also, I remember before when I was making the shrug, because someone saw me crocheting and they wanted me to make for them a shrug. So I told them, okay, I'm going to make you the shrug, because before I was not selling them. So I told them, I cannot give you the price right now. I'm going to make the shrug. Once I finish it, I'll tell you the price. Then you can pay me. She told me, okay, no problem. So once I finished making the shrug and I told them the price, they were like, why is it so expensive? I'm like, okay, first add the cost of the yarn. Next, add the amount of time I took making the project, yeah? And they were like, ah, but I think it's supposed to be cheaper than this. And I'm like, which place? So I told them, crochet is very expensive because someone takes a lot of time to make a single project. And also, the yarn, there are different types of yarn, and each yarn is different price. So at this point, I agree with you. And yeah, true. The cost of the yarn and the time spent on making a single crochet project. Yeah, nobody thinks about that. Just someone thinks, ah, you just wake up one day and just maybe you have the speed of a rocket and you can just make a single crochet project in 2 minutes. And it's like, no, even it doesn't matter if even if I have a lot of speed, it doesn't take less than a day to make a project, and it also depends. Okay. IDRC, hello, hi. Next mama. Ah, Waleta cooked. Oh, sorry. Sure. I will. Okay, I can understand what you say, but I'm really sorry that you had a stroke. I hope right now you're okay and fine. I think crochet it's also very relaxing, calming, and also just a way to make your brain think less. Because the only thing then you're concentrating about is the stitch count and the pattern that you want to make. I will try looking for a different type of hook apart from this one, the one with the sponge. Maybe it will help me. Thank you so much, Tamika, for the info. Okay, this is the last row of blue. Then I'm just going to put in the ruffles because I don't want the hat to be too deep. Black Mama, you don't crochet, but I do love watching others do it. I do beading myself. Wow, I've never tried beading, but it sounds nice. It's nice, and I like embroidery. When things are embroidered, I like it very much. Maybe you can try. You can pick up a hook and just try crocheting. I promise you, it's very nice, relaxing. The same way you feel about beading is the same way you'll feel about crocheting. You You do the beading as a passion or as a profession? Well, thank you so much, guys, for the likes. Amen. Okay, now I have to. I'm starting to be sloppy here again. Now I did make a blanket for a client because I do home care. Wow, that's nice. That's amazing. So it means it's someone who really appreciates what you do and values your work. Wow, that's very nice. I want to continue crocheting for as long as I can, so that I gain more knowledge, more experience, and also to develop more patterns and skills. Because right now I'm still following other people's patterns, yeah. But I really want to develop myself in crocheting. As a passion, though, my mom sells some for me, some of her friends. Maybe some. Wow, that's very nice. You should. Don't feel shy about selling the craft that you make. It's nice. It's a nice way for you to earn extra living, and also, why not? I was shy as well when I started crocheting. Praise God. Amen. So, I've come to the last row for this part, and now I'm going to the next part, which is going to be the ruffles, and this is where for sure. Hello, Sally. So Ellie, hello. Sorry I pronounced your name wrongly. I'm sorry. I think I'm really nervous about working with people directly because I don't want disappointment. I don't want disappointment, and if I have a vision and a dedication. Yeah, also that's another thing. But as I will say, it's that before making any project, you just have to tell the person, okay. Like for me, when I first made the shrug, I told the person, I don't have the skills, I don't have the experience, so I'm going to make the shrug. If it doesn't come out nicely, you will tell me, but I don't like that. If it doesn't come out nicely and you say, you just speak it badly behind my back, because where I came from, it was like a neighborhood, because I came from Kenya before I moved to Poland. So it was like a neighborhood, and people talk, and you'll hear the information, yeah. But I'm very lucky and happy that the first person I ever sold a crochet project to told a friend. The friend came over, told me to make for them another shrug. I made for them. Then the friend told another person, and it became like that till I moved here. So in Poland, I've not sold any crochet projects. I've just been making them for myself. what you say is true. If you make something, like for example, if I made the shrug, and the person I made it for, spoke negatively about it, I think it will really discourage me to do crochet more. So I would have given up. But I'm glad that I got very nice reviews and compliments rather than negative opinions. Okay. So right now I have to make the ruffles, and I'm just going to make the ruffles in the back loop, and I'm just going to leave the box down. I'm tired of picking it up. So I'm going to make the ruffles in the back loop here. So 3 double crochet in each and every stitch, so that I want it to be a little bit nicer and bigger, more dramatic. Yeah, I'm going for that effect, dramatic effect. It was 3 or 2? 2, so 3. So this is the point I've reached, that for sure I'm going to run out of patience, and I'm going to make plenty of mistakes, because I'm going either to put 2 double crochet instead of 3, or I'm either going to skip a whole chain. But this time I want to do better, so I want to really focus and pay attention so that I don't skip a chain. And I hope this time the yarn will be enough. I don't want to add or buy another yarn. So once I'm done with the hat, I think I'll post the picture of it, me wearing it, and you guys can tell me if you want me to do a tutorial on this hat, because I've never done a tutorial on crocheting hats. I think the first hat I did was the barrette hat, but for I think I only ever made one hat. I've never really done another hat. Only one, the barrette. I've never crocheted a hat again since that. So this is my second hat. Second, because I made it, then frogged it, now I'm remaking it. So it's like a card hat. Yeah. But Tamika, you really like making hats. Do you also do the ruffle hats or just the, how you call it? The beanies, the bucket hats, the toppers. But okay, I need to. Can you maybe just tell me the name of the crochet YouTube channel you told me about? Netty. Okay, what was it? Netty something. I need to follow that channel. Ah, Natasia. Okay, Natasia on YouTube. Okay, I will. I need to follow so I can see. Oh, you've done a few ruffle hats, but my daughter normally does the baby hats. Ah, the blankets and set. I've never. Wow. So you also, so your mom and aunt used to crochet, you're crocheting, and also now your daughter is also crocheting. Wow, that's nice. It's like a skill passed down from generation to generation. Thank you so much, guys, for the likes. Okay, now, so if there's someone new watching me and you're thinking of becoming a crochet, you should really have patience. That's number one thing you need to have patience. Or what do you think, Tamika? Tamika, I think patience is the first thing you should have when you're crocheting because the first person you're going to disappoint is yourself. Yourself. How'd you get ruffles on a bucket hat? Like for this one, I'm just placing, to make the ruffles here, I'm just placing 3 double crochet in each and every chain. On a bucket hat, I don't know. Is it possible? I think if you start making a bucket hat, it's just going to remain a bucket hat. It's sunny, it's chilly, and how to get lots of it's very relaxing for as well, and it gives me time to yeah. Sometimes when I'm crocheting, what I love to do is listen. I don't have any problem saying that I'm a Christian and I do believe in God. Yeah, I am not ashamed of that. I'm a Christian and I do believe in God. And sometimes when I'm crocheting, I just like to listen to praise music, worship music, or just listen to a sermon when I'm crocheting. It doesn't matter. I will concentrate on both two things, crocheting and listening to the sermon. So, yeah, it's very nice. 3 doubles, yeah, 3 double crochets in each chain. That's what also I'm doing right now, placing 3 double crochet in each chain because I want the ruffles at the bottom here to be very, very big. Now it's probably time for lunch because soon I'm going to be called to have lunch. We still have 5 more minutes of crocheting, so let's continue crocheting before I get called to have lunch by my mother-in-law. Tamika, what time is it right now in Florida? It's because from where I come from, my home country, it's 1 hour behind. But from you, I think, yeah, from Florida, I don't know what time is it. And you're here on my channel watching me. Really, thank you so much. Georgia Webb, maybe 3 double crochet each chain. Yeah, yeah. Great, I love your work. Thank you so much, Georgia. Thank you so much for the appreciation. US 1010. Oh, okay. 10. Okay. Three, three. So, this is our progress right now. Still have this area left, and then the next row I'm also going to repeat the same thing. 3 double crochet in each and every chain because I want dramatic ruffles, huge ruffles. So how many did I put? 3. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will. Have a great day as well to you too, Georgia. Hope to see you again next time when I'm hosting a live because soon I'm going to finish this. So hope I see you next time again on my channel. Looks great. Thank you. Mhm. Okay. Well, I know you'll be having a lunch soon, so I will get on the channel. you. Thank you so much. I will tell her that. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. And also give me your comments on what you think I should make next on my other projects, because I finished working on something yesterday but I haven't yet posted the video, so I'll post the video next week. I still have to edit and join the pieces together nicely. But for a blanket, not now. Not now. I still need to, maybe I will make a blanket one day, but not right now. But this, I have to put it on my to-do list, on my to-do crochet list. Crochet blanket. I've been really seeing some nice blankets, mostly with the granny squares, and someone also made a blanket using the mandala granny square, and it was very nice, very, very nice. So for sure I will. And thank you so much, Tamika, for joining me also today on my channel. Really, thank you. I really love when people appreciate, and I love subscribers like you. Thank you so much. Okay, but first I want to finish the first row before I go. I switch off from live. No, I took two. Okay, a little bit more advice to sell items in Poland. Where are some of your projects? Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the advice. I will follow that advice, and I will start making. Yeah, I will start selling them. I'll put my confidence cap on and sell them. I have to start looking for clients. Yeah. Thank you so much. Really. Have a nice day. Okay, I'm almost at the end. I think just 4 more double crochets. 4 more chains left. Okay. And the last chain. I'm going to slip stitch at the top of the first chain 3 that I made. So this will be the end of our first row. And then ta-da! my little ruffle hat. Okay, so I'm going to start just next row. But for the next row, I'm not going to work on the back loops. I'm just going to be working. You'll do the same. Please do. Please. So right now I'm just going to be working normal 3 double crochet in each and every chain normally, not switching up to the back loops only, because I wanted to create the effect of the ruffles coming out. Yeah, so I think I'll end the live over here. I'll join, maybe you guys can join me later on. I don't know what time. Maybe I'll post on my communities on the time when I'll be going on live, so you guys can join me again. But I really appreciate you so much for joining me in today's live. See you again in the next 2 hours, maybe 3. I'm not sure yet. I have to look for time. I have to create time to come on live. So bye bye, guys. I'm going to end the live over here. That's when you guys are joining me, but I want to end the live, and now there are 28 of you. Okay, should I end the live or should we continue crocheting? You do too. I will chat with you later. Have a blessed day to you as well. Say hi to your daughter for me. Oh, it's really nice when I meet very nice, positive people like you here, Tamika. It's really, really nice. I'm really glad that you are one of my subscribers. So I have to work very hard not to disappoint you guys. People like you always give me the confidence to continue crocheting and posting the videos, doing what I do here, really. Okay, so this is, see now, this thing over here, that's what I wanted, like the ruffles to be forming a nice flower. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do next is just going to put the next row is just the same thing I did before, 3 double crochet in each and every stitch. Then later on I'm going to switch on to the white yarn, and for the white yarn I'm just going to be placing 2 double crochet in each and every stitch. Then after that finish off with the blue yarn again, so that the ruffles look a little bit like a wave, like an ocean wave thing. I don't know if it's understood properly, but yeah, I will show you guys the finished effect, the finished ruffle hat later on, or maybe we'll finish it together still on the next live, or I'll start another project, but not right now. So bye bye guys, see you next time when I do another live. Bye. Yeah, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and leave me down below your comments. Tell me what you think.